Mercedes enthusiasts. Today we're looking at our A124 E320 Cabriolet. Ever since we changed the roof and put a new roof on, nothing but trouble. So we blew out, well, when they were putting the roof on, we blew out a cylinder for the locking for the lid under here, in there. I've already replaced the bow lock cylinder. Now when the roof comes down, the cylinder that lifts this up, this section here up to there, is running slow, and I'd say it's leaking. So what I'm going to do today is pull that cylinder out and see what we can do. Here we go. Okay, I've run the roof up to this sort of point, put a piece of timber up there to hold this lid open, and now we can see down there, and there's our valve that lifts this roof thing up, and as you can see, it's got hydraulic fluid coming out of it. We'll just zoom in a bit. So what we're going to do, there's a 30mm hex down, can't even get the hand in, down yonder here, that we've got to pull out that holds that inside end of the cylinder, and there's a clip at the top which we've got to undo, and we'll pull the cylinder up and disconnect the hoses. The main thing is not to damage any of these shafts, and this is the main lift shaft here, and we're going to try not to damage that when I get my socket down in there. There's an excellent video from Top Hydraulics on removing all these valves. It's a very good video. Anyway, we'll carry on. Right, put up the window at the back to just make life a little bit easier when you're putting your hand down here with your T30 hexy thingo to get that bolt out. Now on the top here, down there, you can see, well, the top of the ram, it's got a clip there. I'm going to now undo this clip and try and not drop it down into the lining of the car down there. Here we go. Okay, success. I got that little spring clip out, and I'll put it over there so hopefully I don't lose it. And now I'm going to pull the pin out, or pull the ram off the pin there and pull it out, like something like that. Anyway, I'll do that. Okay, I've decided I'm going to take the liner out from the cubby hole where the roof goes. We've just got those little locking pins, yeah, hang on, like this one here. We just pull all them out, and might have to undo the screw at the top here and that to get it out from there. But anyway, I'm going to pull it out because the hoses are down in here, and I want to get a bit more length on the hose on the ram down here. Here we go. Right, now we can see the clips here holding the hoses, so I'll just free off these two, and hopefully we should have enough to get the ram up a bit higher to disconnect the hoses. Well, here's our little ram out, and it's got numbers where the pipes go in, 94 and 85, and the number is actually written on the little pipes. So here we go. What I'm going to try and do, this one doesn't have any slots or anything for a spanner to go on. So what I'm going to do is try and undo around the top seal here. Let's see what happens. So what I've got is a pair of circlip pliers, and I'm putting them in those slots, holes down there, and unscrewing it. That plug has a very long thread on it, so be patient with that. Now my problem is I've got to get the end piece off, and I do not want to damage the shaft in any way, shape or form, and because I want to get this piece off to change the seal down inside it. Make sure this other part is really clean too. Rightio, what I've done is I've got some really hard plastic so the vise doesn't damage the shaft, and then got a screwdriver and put it through the hole and undid the end piece. Don't know if you can see this, but there's a rubber down inside there, and now I'm going to get my seals and get a needle type attachment and get that rubber out. I'll just make sure I got the right seals first. And these are the seals here, and they all have little numbers on them from RSC Auto Technique in Germany. This is a full set for the A124, and over here they tell you the numbers for the different cylinders. Extension bow lock is what this one is. So I'll find it yet. Here we go. Here is my seals. The number is A124 800 272 left. Left extension bow cylinder, and the little green one goes down in there, and the black one goes down in there. It's going to be fun, isn't it? Anyway, I've got my little picks here, and I'll try and pick them out. Well, that wasn't hard at all. Just pulled it out, and now I'll get this one out of the bag and push it in. Right, I just got to drill the fit in there and pushed it down into the where it belongs. I had to clean out some old rubber or seal in there, just make sure it's clean. And now I'm going to try and get the O-ring out of here and put the new one in. That's going to be fun. Okay, I've popped that O-ring in there. The difference between the O-rings, the other one's really soft and this one's firm and hard, and this thing is sort of disintegrated a little bit, and no doubt I'll be changing all the cylinders, but anyway, we'll put this one back on and see what happens. Right, the ram I just did is there it is fine, no leaks or anything, and working fine. It took me longer to put the bloody valve back in, or the ram, than what it did me to pull it out and fix it. Just trying to line up the bolt hole down the bottom. Now, I don't know if you can see this down there. Let's see. My main ram, lifting ram, has a leak down yonder, and so that'll be the one that I do next. And I hate doing this because this one you've got to pull the lining off the doors and everything, and with my luck I never seem to get the lining back in properly. But that's for another day. I think I've done enough for today. We'll carry on later. Bye.